Welcome to a meal prep group training. Shout out to Damon for setting this up for us. So we're going to be doing a snack training. Me and Damon are each going to show you guys some of our favorite snacks that we eat to stay on track. I'm obsessed with this new recipe. It's a cookie dough recipe. Well, it's pretend cookie dough. It tastes just like cookie dough, but it's way lower calorie, way higher protein. And
Do you guys want to listen to?
what was that? Cool. So we're gonna get into it, guys. So this is the cottage cheese cookie dough recipe, and you can make this super quick. I'm gonna show you guys how quick you can make this. So I like this brand right here. This is the best brand in my opinion when it comes to cottage cheese. And I'm sorry, Kevin, but for Kevin who has a dairy allergy, I was doing some research. If you guys have a dairy allergy, you could use pumpkin puree and replacements. You could use pumpkin puree instead of low-fat cottage cheese. It's going to lower the protein a little bit, but it's still going to keep the calories low. So we're going to do a whole cup. It's either a cup of low-fat cottage cheese or a cup of pumpkin puree. So I think I barely have enough for a cup here. Okay, bada bang, bada boom. Bada bang, bada boom. So the cup of low-fat cottage cheese into the blender. Okay, the next step is, I should have had all this ready, but you know how we do. So now I'm doing sugar-free syrup, which is a life hack, guys. Anybody talking shit about sugar-free syrup, you gotta block them because this is some good shit. We're gonna do about 1/8 cup. So just like kind of a long squirt in there. Okay, about 1/8 cup of that. A little bit more just for good measure. And then we're also going to do about 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. About 2 teaspoons. Vanilla extract. All up in there. Okay. And again, sorry for people who have dairy allergies. We're also going to do a splash of fat-free milk. Fairlife is the best. Guys, this is 80 calories and 13 grams of protein per cup. That's protein water. So we're just going to do a splash. Okay. And that's it, basically, for the first step. Okay. Now, if you guys don't have one of these ninja things, like, you're missing out. This thing was only like 40 bucks on Amazon. I've had it for years. And the blender is the cup. And I've used it for so many things, guys. So you should really get it. So now we got to blend so there's no chunkiness of that cottage cheese. I like to do the bowl setting. All right. Sorry for the loud noises. All right, it should come out like very creamy like. Oop. Yep. And then you want to pour that into a bowl. Nice and creamy. Okay. You might want to get like a rubber spatula. Okay. Okay, we're doing it. Oh, shit. Okay, if you guys haven't tried this recipe yet, Damon, have you tried this recipe yet? This cookie dough?
I'm making it tonight.
Nice. Okay, so now that we got the blended cottage cheese in the bowl, 1 second, I'll show you the next step. Okay, you're gonna need almond flour. I've tried it with other flours. It doesn't come out the same with almond flour. I tried it with oat flour and it wasn't as good. Almond flour just gives it that texture that we're looking for. And I got this on sale at Fred Meyer's. So anybody have the Fred Meyer's near them? this Blue Diamond almond flour is on sale. All right, we're gonna do a whole cup. Okay, whole cup of almond flour in the bowl. Okay. And protein powder. I like to do the Nutter Butter. And I do a half a scoop, and then I mix it, and depending on the texture of it, I'll add more. But if you add too much, like there's no going back. So I like to do just a half a scoop first, and then we mix. Okay. Oh shit, I'm gonna make a big mess. So it's okay to not be perfect, guys, and you can clean up the mess later. That's just what I tell myself. Okay. Okay, now as I'm mixing it, I can tell I need some more protein powder because we want that thicker consistency. So when you guys are making this, slowly add in. The protein powder is like your texture measurement, because if it's too liquidy, then you need more protein powder. If it's getting too thick, then you need to stop. Okay, we're getting there. So it's probably about a full scoop of protein powder now. And I'm actually going to add a teeny bit more. Probably about another half a scoop-ish. And also, guys, when I'm done with this recipe, I think it tastes better when it's chilled. So after I make this, I leave it in the fridge. Because even though the cottage cheese was cold, I feel like the other room temp ingredients like take it down to room temperature, which it doesn't taste as good. So that's the texture that we want, guys, where it's like super thick. Okay. So now we're doing the last step. Thank you guys for your patience here. Last step is coming up. We're gonna do 1/3 cup of zero sugar chocolate chips. You don't have to use the zero sugar, you're just slightly saving some calories here. You guys should just always be kind of mindful of like where you can save calories. So I'm gonna do one over the sink, probably. Okay. 1/3 cup, no sugar added chocolate chips. And then just mix that in. So with almost 2 scoops of protein powder, a whole cup of low-fat cottage cheese, it's about 20 grams of protein a serving. And there's probably about 5 servings in this. This is a lot. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but like it would take you at least 3 or 4 sittings to eat all that. And all right, let's do a quick taste. Yeah, tastes just like cookie dough. Crazy. I mean, the protein powder, depending on the protein powder you use, it might, I feel like that Nutter Butter, it makes it taste even more like cookie dough because, I don't know, just because of it's more like a nuttier cookie dough. But guys, this is really good. It's gonna be way better chilled, so I'm gonna throw it in the fridge. But that's it. Damon, what you think?
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's good. Yeah. And almost like too good to be true. All right, that's my recipe, guys. Super low calorie, high protein. Now it's Damon's turn.
Oh, Coach, this is that graham cracker protein I was telling you about.
Oh, Axe and Sledge, they're good. I've heard of that brand.
I'm gonna make the cookie dough with that and see how it comes out.
What? Wait, what? Oh, it's graham cracker. Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Yeah. And then this is like legit my favorite protein right now. The blueberry muffin.
Blueberry muffin?
Raw. Yeah, it's so good.
That would probably still be good with the cookie dough, but I do think the Teddy Graham would probably be better.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So what I'm going to be doing today is just a really really simple fruit salad. I went with whole fruits. I was like, you can totally just buy this from the store, but I wanted to make a bunch. So I just got a little watermelon here. We also got a little pineapple, some cantaloupe, and then some apples. I also have blueberries as well. Might throw those in as a garnish at the end, but we'll kind of see where we are. The only other ingredients are really going to be lemon juice, lime juice. You totally use fresh fruit for that. I just happen to have this on hand, and then a little bit of honey. So I'm going to go ahead and start by cutting this watermelon here.
Are you using a serrated knife or what?
No, it's this guy.
Oh, nice.
Basically just, I mean, you can cut it however you want. I want the pieces to be like chunky, but not giant. So I'm going to kind of cut this in slices. And I'm going to save the ends so I can eat these as I go. But my slices are like 1/2 inch thick. So they'll be kind of like that. And then I'm just going to kind of cut the ends off here. So my pieces will kind of be like that big. Not anything super huge, nothing tiny. I'm also multitasking, so I'm making protein popsicles as well. So right now I am boiling some water for the Jello portion. I also have some clear protein here. There's a bunch of different brands, but this is the one that I got.
Yeah, I've heard of them. I've heard of them. You like those guys?
Yeah, it's pretty good. So 100 grams of 100 calories and 22 grams of protein, 1 gram of carbs, 10 grams of sodium. I
And what
mean,
flavor again? It's unflavored?
this one's strawberry lemonade.
Okay, so those are like the newer proteins where they're trying to be more fruity and stuff.
Yeah.
Normally when I try those, they have like a weird aftertaste. Not with that?
One the other day just to like get a feel for it because they're meant to drink like a juice
Yeah.
or like a sports drink, and I didn't really notice anything. I took a sip of it, like I shook it, and I probably should have blended it, but so it had a couple of pockets of powder left in there, and so that was kind of a shock to the system. But outside of that, once it was like fully blended, I thought it was fine. I mean, if you use like different flavored water flavors, you're probably used to that kind of like fake sugar-ish taste. So you kind of get that a little bit, but I'm also going to be mixing it with Jello. So I'm hoping that they will kind of balance each other out. This is my first time doing this, so please don't go.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be good. I love Jello.
And so this watermelon, about halfway done with this sucker. And you could really, I mean, you can do this with whatever fruit you want. I just wanted to do something that had like fruits that are really porous. So watermelon, apples, things like that, where it's going to soak up the flavor from the juice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they're also really, really low calorie generally, and have a lot of natural sugars in them. So you don't really need to sweeten them. Also carry a lot of like water in them as well.
Coke Zero.
You and your Coke Zero.
You don't like it?
I'm not a big soda person.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I just like eating sweet things all the time, and I just feel like
Yeah.
doing maybe one or two of these a day just like helps me with that. I feel like I like just like the taste of sugar in my mouth.
Yeah, I get it.
But I mean, Coke Zero is a hack because it does have a little bit of caffeine, has 20 milligrams of caffeine, which like the more caffeine, I mean, it's not the best, but the more caffeine I drink, the more I move, the more fidgety I am. You know, the more I move and the more fidgety I am, the more calories I burn. Every time you guys are moving, you guys are burning calories. So compare yourself to a day where you had no caffeine to a day where you had caffeine. Like on a day where I'm trying to like not drink as much caffeine, I'm like moving a little bit slow, I'm more tired. Like when I have more caffeine, I'm like a rocket. So you can overdo it, but I don't have more than two. Usually, I don't have more than two Coke Zeros a day. What did Kevin say? Cherry, Pepsi Zero. Yep, I like that cherry stuff. I fuck with it. But I feel like caffeine is the best fat loss supplement. All the people are looking for like these fat burners. If you look at the ingredients of those fat burners, 9 times out of 10, they have a large amount of caffeine in them because the caffeine is what gets you burning more because you're moving more. You know, there's no actual supplement you can take that's just going to help you burn calories. The only way you can burn calories is through movement. And caffeine gets you moving. Just have a double shot of espresso and then just try to stare at a wall. It's like impossible. You got to start moving. So I'm a fan of caffeine, but be careful. Damon, do you
Wise
drink?
words from wise words from Coach Al.
Damon, do you drink caffeine?
Not a lot. I mean, I drink tea every once in a while, and I'm actually looking to start adding tea into like my daily practice.
You don't do a morning coffee?
No.
Huh, okay.
I know. Everyone I work with thrives on coffee. I just don't really like the way I feel. Like I drink coffee every once in a while,
Yeah.
but
Weren't you taking pre-workout?
yeah.
And that has
The one that I
caffeine.
have, the one that I have is, I think, really low caffeine. I specifically told them that I want one that doesn't make me itch.
Yep, yep. Hey, save the itchy stuff for me. I like to feel like a crackhead.
That does not surprise me.
No, the ingredient that makes you itch, guys, is beta alanine. You know, some people like that feeling and some people don't. I kind of like the feeling of beta alanine. It's kind of like your skin's crawling a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just actually your capillaries opening up. It's your veins expanding, and you can like actually feel it. Um, but some people like I had my mom try that once, and she hated it. She thought something was going wrong. But doesn't hurt to have a little bit of caffeine.
Yeah.
One,
I'm definitely not anti-caffeine.
for sure, for sure. But you say you don't do it every day.
Yeah. I get enough steps in as it is.
No, yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Maybe sometimes you take the pre-workout, maybe when you're feeling tired or a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and caffeine is a thing like you don't want to get dependent on it because I feel like a lot of people who take caffeine were all dependent on it. I still feel like I could be productive and myself without caffeine, but I just feel like it's easier for me to perform at a higher level, move more, and just have more clarity and energy with an optimal amount of caffeine. A lot of those Starbucks drinks though are killers. I would work with some clients who are drinking those, addicted to those like frappuccinos and shit. Some of those can be up to like 800 calories for one
Yeah, but that's
Starbucks.
all sugar and cream and stuff.
Yeah, I know it's crazy.
Like Dutch Bros. Oh my God.
I used to
I
love
was
them. I
I
used
was
to.
drinking those for a minute last year. No, 2 years ago, not thinking about it. And then I went back last year and I was like, I just want to see for like posterity's sake, I want to see how much sugar is in this thing. And I just about shit a brick.
God damn, a brick of sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But
anybody who likes Starbucks, I created a list with yummy Starbucks drinks that are very low calorie because there's, fake sweeteners and low fat milk, skim milk, almond milk, things that you can make this drink still taste good, but much lower calorie and keep you on track. Because I know a lot of you guys love your Starbucks. Anybody watching on the live who wants my Starbucks fat loss drink list, shoot me a message. I hook you up.
I am obsessed with unsweetened vanilla almond milk.
Mm.
I use it for everything. Well, not
Yeah, I
everything.
mean that stuff's like basically just water. It's so low calorie.
Yeah.
Have you tried this, Damon?
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
I
I'm
like
obsessed
that
with this
stuff.
stuff.
I want to start getting some of that, but um I've been using the almond milk because it's so low calorie that I can just fit it into pretty much anything.
Yeah, no, for sure. The almond milk is a dieting hack because you could drink like a whole thing of almond milk and no calories and you feel full. Wait, Abby, you
Yeah.
said yes, please on the Starbucks drink list. If you check the resources, you should have got emailed the resources, but I will send it to you in the app right now. But check your messenger in the app for the Starbucks drink list. Abby, where you at? But everyone who joined the program, you guys got an email somewhere with the resources, and it has everything. And I'm 99% sure that the Starbucks list is on there. But I'm going to send it to you, Abby, on the app messenger right now.
This is the messiest part, is just cleaning up the seeds of the damn thing. Right. Almost there, guys. Little taste test. Oh yeah.
Yeah, one sec. I was trying to, I don't know why I can't find it right now, but it's somewhere. There it is.
Sounds like New York.
Where I'm at?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of live on a busy road, which is crap. But I mean, that's the worst part of where I'm at, but I still like it. Oh, there we are. Damon, any advice on how to pick out a ripe melon?
I heard that there's like a knocking method. I've never personally done it. I just kind of like palm it and squeeze it. If
Yeah,
it's super soft, then it's too ripe.
I heard that it's something about the holes on the end that there's supposed to be one big hole and then one little hole. Like if you have two little holes, it's overripe, and
Ah,
if you have one hole that's bigger and then one hole that's smaller, then it's good. You want one hole bigger, one hole smaller. I've heard that.
I've
This
never heard that.
this is for
Mine
watermelon.
has one. Mine. This is gonna sound weird, but mine has one big hole and one small hole.
Oh, okay. So we got the correct perimeter of our holes. Let's see here. One. No, but I feel like there's a lot of people that have like their own secret, but I mean, I heard the whole thing. But the knocking thing, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I've heard the knocking thing. Sorry, I'm sweating right now. I have the oven on and the stove on right now.
Hey, we like it. Sweat
Makeup
equity.
is in full effect.
Keep sweating for us. All right. I just sent you that, Abby.
Those breakfast casseroles that I made today are thick.
Oh, are they good? Are you trying them
Almost.
yet?
I haven't tried it yet, but they're like almost 700 calories, which is actually totally fine because, like,
Probably like 50 grams of protein.
yeah, no, it's 80.
Oh, really? Jeez.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
yeah,
And that's going to keep you full for like a long time, probably.
yeah. Well, the nice thing about it too is like I can split it in half and have like part of it for breakfast and part of it for a snack later in the day.
Yeah, 40. Yeah, that's a 40 grams and 350 calories. That's very optimal. Yeah, I be loving those breakfast bowls because you can make them taste good and they're super filling. And you do the chorizo ones?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know if you got. I just got some when I was just at the store. I love these things. These chicken chorizo sausages. Did you use these?
Oh, yeah. No, I actually did turkey breakfast sausage.
Nice.
I do have some chicken sausage, but I opted for turkey for these.
Nice.
Um,
Fred Meyer's, if anybody's interested.
I'm only going to use half of this right now. So
Okay.
this is where I'm at with the melon. And then I have 4 apples in here and a whole personal watermelon at the bottom. So what I'm going to basically do is I'm going to kind of split this up. I'm going to pour the lemon juice directly onto the melon, and then I'm going to massage it.
Wait, you're gonna what?
So I'm doing lemon juice, and I have these split up because I'm going to kind of massage them separately and then together.
Nice.
So I've got gingerly applying lemon and lime juice to taste.
I feel like you could easily overdo that though. You just winging it.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I mean, there's a lot of fruit here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Just going to start massaging this together.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't added any sweetener in here yet. I'm just wanting to get the fruit in there and get it all mixed together with the lemon and lime juice.
Damon, do you plan on leaving it all in a big bowl in your fridge, or are you gonna like divvy it out into like Tupperware?
I'm gonna portion it out
Nice.
and then let it sit and see how the flavor is. And if I need to add anything else to it, I can do it on the fly. If you want to do this for like a family picnic or something like that, I would leave everything in the bowl and just let it marinate. I have to work in the morning, so I'm not going to have time to separate this all out tomorrow.
Yeah. But something like this is really good once the heat starts coming.
Yeah.
But you know, both of our recipes could be like good together. I feel like when I do my cottage cheese, sometimes I put a couple pieces of fruit with it, just like the cookie dough with some fruit. 'Cause it's kind of weird just eating like raw cookie dough on its own, because that's what it tastes like. So, but if you have some fruit, like I've been really liking frozen cherries. I make some frozen cherries with the cookie dough. Awesome combination. Same with like a fruit salad with the cookie dough. You're getting your fiber, you're getting your micronutrients from the fruit, and then you're getting a good amount of protein from the cookie dough.
Yeah. Okay. That all massaged there. And then I'm going to do, oh, I think my watch just
All right,
died.
me
Hold
and
on.
Kevin want to massage next.
Deal. Sorry, my watch died. Okay, and then we're gonna add the honey in. This one I do measure just because it is really easy to use too much of this.
Wait, which one do you measure? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
The honey.
Yep, yep. Honey does have a good amount of calories, but it's not like that bad.
I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of honey here.
Mm-mm. You could probably also add something like maybe like monk fruit extract. Just a thought.
Yep, you definitely can.
Yeah, guys, and even though we're not doing the nutrition challenge this month, I still want to see you guys posting your preps, posting your snacks in the group. Like, it's all the merrier. Like, even though we're not doing a challenge, it's still cool to see your guys' meal preps throughout the week, see your guys' even your meals that you're having, and posting in the group to help inspire us to keep staying on track with each other. Because I know we're doing our cardio challenge this month. I still want you guys to be posting that stuff. But if you have time, post your nutrition in the group too. We all love to see that.
All right. That's about it, folks. I don't have a giant bowl, so I'm doing this kind of jerry rig back and forth situation here.
So you can mix it better.
Oh, yeah. There we go. And then what I'll probably do, I'm going to let this sit in the fridge and kind of marinate for a few hours. And then I'll split it up for my portionings for my meal prep for the week. Because then this will end up coming with me to work.
Nice. That's gonna be good. I was thinking maybe even like a little bit of some mint leaf could be good.
There she is.
That looks awesome. So what do you all have in there? Apples, honeydew, watermelon?
Yep. And then I'm going to put some blueberries in there too. But I'll do that when I portion it out.
Great little snack.
Mm-hmm.
Cookie dough.
Yeah.
You know the cookie dough is legit. Like you should be able to do this without feeling too scared. Like it needs to be. You want Damon's not gonna be able to do that. I want to see him do it with the fruit bowl. I want to see you do that real quick. But
Don't tempt me, coach.
no, but both of these are really both fairly easy to make and quick, and they're gonna keep us on track, guys. Like we need to keep doing our best to make snacks like this that are easy, that we have readily available, because when we have things like this at our house, you know, we're going to grab these instead of grabbing the thing that's going to keep us off track.
Yep.
Cool.
Now I'm going to eat these ends.
Mm-hmm. All the fibers in the skin, so make sure to eat that too.
Yeah, I'm not eating all that.
Cool. Well, hopefully we can do more of these meal prep trainings.
I'm super down.
Cool.
The popsicles are going to take a little bit. So I'll show you guys how they turn out.
You have something like this, Damon?
So I got two different things. I got these. And then I have these. Little silicone
nice.
guys. Yeah.
Those look a little bit more elaborate than mine.
These ones are kind of cool because they have a little built-in straw. So like if it starts melting, you can just suck up the juice.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
While you're eating it.
I mean, this thing only costs $2.99 on Amazon, so you guys could like. What I've been doing, I'll show you. I just get water and then one of these sugar-free icy packets, and then I just pour it in here, and it's literally a 0-calorie popsicle that tastes ridiculous. These are 5 calories a stick. You just mix one of these packets in with a cup of water, and then you pour the water in here. And then these things come with like little wooden sticks that you put in the end, so it freezes, and you just pop it out with the wooden stick. Cheapest, lowest calorie popsicle on the planet, guys. You guys should grab one of these Amazon popsicle molds. And I'm pretty sure on the resources, on the kitchen essentials, that this thing is there. Cool. Well, anybody watching the live, or if you guys are watching the replay, does anybody have any questions? You guys can comment your questions for me or Damon. No worries. I want to see your guys' meal prep pictures. Abby, you're pretty new. I don't know if you've done a meal prep quite yet, but once you do, it'd be cool to see it, for you to post in the group if you're not, if you're willing to share that.
Nothing like snacking on your meal prep while you're doing it. Hi, world. This is me
Awesome.
eating.
And with fruit, like, you can never get fat off fruit. Like, you could eat so much fruit because you know, a pound of watermelon is 140 calories. A pound of strawberries is 145 calories. That's a whole pound. After you eat a pound of watermelon or strawberries, your stomach is going to be full. Like, it's going to be like, it's going to hurt to eat more. I have showcase this weekend, and I'm excited to bring my own. Yes, I'm excited for you too.
Heck
Awesome.
yeah. And if you ever have any questions about meal prep, feel free to let me know in the group. I'm always happy.
Yep.
Oh,
Damon's.
I completely forgot to cut up this damn watermelon. Anyway,
That's a
I don't need
pineapple.
or pineapple. Yeah, I don't need to. I don't need to show y'all how to do that, but
Yeah.
just throw it in here.
Well, cutting a pineapple is kind of elaborate because you got to take the core out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, you have to get all the rind and everything off here.
Yep. Yep.
But I'll save you the labor of that.
Yep.
Just pretend that this has beautiful chunks of pineapple in
Are
it.
you planning on adding that later?
Yeah.
Guys, yeah. I mean, I love frozen pineapple. Like, you get this little bag, Fred Meyer's, it's like $2.50. This whole thing is 140 calories, the whole bag. I'm telling you guys, frozen fruit is a fat loss hack because you're eating the fresh fruit, which is great. It will take you longer and more time to eat frozen fruit because it's harder, it's more dense, and there's more chewing involved. But all fruit is great. But I'm just saying, guys.
You know me, coach. I like to do things the hard way.
Yes, the harder the better. Cool. Hey guys, well, me and Damon appreciate you guys being here. This is going to be a replay available for whenever you guys want to check it out. But hopefully, me and Damon will do this next Thursday, or maybe like every other Thursday. What are you thinking?
I mean, I'm down for every week if you want to do it.
Yeah, I'm down. The more the merrier. I think people will appreciate it.
Cool.
Cool. Well, appreciate you. Any last words, Damon, or anybody else?
This fruit is amazing.
Yeah, fruit is nature's candy. Like, if you don't like fruit, then there's something wrong with your taste buds. You guys need to get off the processed foods for a while. Like, real fruit tastes amazing, especially if it's fresh.
Yeah.
So, guys, whatever your favorite fruit is, that's what you should be eating the most because you're going to like eating it and you're going to be like, oh, I like this, so I'm just going to keep doing it. Don't eat stuff that you don't like. And on that, we can end it here soon. All right, Damon, I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, sir.
Everybody have a great rest of your day.
Bye.
I'll see you guys.